Hey, good morning to you. It's Daybreak here at iFiber One, 740. And later today is the second annual Neighbors for Immigrant Rights March in downtown Shelton. And we've got some great guests in studio to talk a little bit about this. Vicki, Cuyler, and Shawn, good morning to y'all.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming on and talking to us about this. This is the second annual march here as we are looking at the Neighbors for Immigrant Rights March hosted by Elevate Mason County. It is today at 4, and looks likely it's going to be a pretty nice afternoon for this. Gathering at Loop Field at 4. So, Vicki, let's start with you. Tell us a little bit about this, the second annual one of these, and then, if you wish to, talk a little bit about Elevate Mason County.
Well, Elevate Mason County started pretty much after administration change, and we were concerned about our neighbors, a little bit of tension. And so this March Day, it's not really a protest, it's more like a celebration of supporting our neighbors.
Oh, good.
Okay, that's good.
Nice.
We made little wings and shirts. Migration is natural.
Oh, I love it.
Very nice.
Last night we had a little drum practice. I can't even keep a beat, but it was fun. And then, we go boom, 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 and then we have some sayings.
Oh, cool.
No,
How fun.
one of them was no fear, no hate.
Oh, good.
It'll be a good
Really
time.
good.
And so,
Absolutely.
Shawn, talk to me a little bit about the path that will be taken from Loop Field to Neyland Park, I believe. Is that what we're talking about here?
Yeah, it's a nice sidewalk path from Loop Field to Neyland Park. It's less than a mile. Should be a comfortable march. And then at Neyland Park, there's a children's march, a food truck, a band, speakers,
Very cool.
Yeah.
They had me at food truck.
Get the kids involved, too. And this is an addition to from last year's first march. So, Cuyler, tell me a little bit about what we're thinking here with the kids and some of the other things that will be fun to do at Neyland Park.
Okay. Well, so it's I guess you could say like a Mexican holiday, but it's called like Day of the Children or Dios de los Niños. And so that's why specifically it's on May 4th because that's the day of the holiday.
Okay.
And so because it's the Day of the Children, we thought like it makes sense to incorporate, kids, give them something to do. And so, yeah, they're gonna, that concrete loop that kind of encircles the park, they're gonna march that, and there's gonna be an opportunity for them to make some like flying butterfly sticks of their own.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
And streamers.
And streamers?
Or was that a thing? I don't know. I shouldn't bring things up.
All
Yeah.
sorts of fun things.
Yeah.
And Elevate Mason County is hosted by this. So the second year, tell us about what happened after the first march. What was the response in the community, and obviously the need for the second one arose.
Yeah. So last year we got, I think about 250 people showed up.
It's nice,
Wow, that's a lot.
Which we were pretty surprised by because, it's the first thing. Yeah.
Right.
You never know.
And the response was pretty positive. We were pretty impressed with the way the police responded. They originally hadn't planned on showing up at all, but then when they saw how many people showed up, they showed up to help control traffic. And passersby on the street, there was mostly like a lot of support.
Mostly positive.
Yeah, very positive.
And you stay on the sidewalks, or do you go down the actual street? And how does that work with?
Just the sidewalks, because if you go down the street, it just complicates
Getting
things a
permits
whole
and all
bunch.
that
Yeah.
good stuff.
Well, we got a permit, but this is for sidewalk.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And part of the motivation was the DACA,
Yeah.
right? Because that was in threat of being repealed, and then now it's in this legal gray area where it has been repealed, but the Supreme Court has upheld it.
Sure.
So there's approximately 1,500 Mason County residents who are still at
Yeah.
risk of being deported, and so they are legal residents as of now, and we just want to kind of show some solidarity.
What kind of music and who are the speakers?
Oh, I honestly don't know the band. I don't know
Right.
if either of you know them. Sorry, I can't actually speak to the band, but the speakers are a variety of Mason County residents, many of whom have gone through the immigration process.
Okay.
And they'll just speak on, what that is like. There'll be, it's all going to be bilingual as well, Spanish and English. And Yeah, that's pretty much the focus is like the.
They have a
immigrant
really good
experience.
Facebook page too. I'm looking at. I
Oh,
actually
right.
just tweeted out to
Right.
you guys.
Well,
Awesome.
They have a
We'll
Twitter.
share that links when we
Yeah.
post this. So again, it's the Neighbors for Immigrant Rights March, the second one of the second annual. It's today, starting at 4, gathering at 4 at Loop Field, and make your way through town, ending at Neyland Park for the Kids March and activities, some music and speakers, food
And
truck,
food
and
truck.
more fun. So,
Food truck by Las Palmas.
oh, really? The
Yeah.
Las Palmas, though, that'll be delicious for sure.
Oh, nice.
And that's all put on, hosted by Elevate Mason County. Very good. Well, good to get the community involved in this, the second one of these, and sounded like it was a good, positive response after
Yeah.
the first one, and very nice. Vicki, Cuyler, Shawn, thanks for coming on today.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks for what you're doing too.